taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Ivicic. Williams defending. Here's Stojakovic. Here's Ivicic. Williams defending. Ivicic, that's good.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. 1:11 left in the first. To the middle. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Oh, wow. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep... bag of tricks to dig into. Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Rogers. Here's Lee. No made baskets yet.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Got 7 of 8 in the basket. Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ivicic. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
They set a pick. Out to the wing. 1 second left. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. They lead by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really...
Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And it's Ivicic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Stojakovic passes to Petrovic. Rebounded by Evans.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Outside, Williams. And he lays it up and in. Williams has got 22 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Pass to Ivicic. Here's the Wizard. Give him 8 points now. Ivicic, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Evans. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Pass to Ivisic. Here's the Wizard. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
1:46 left to play in the second quarter. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order, with injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. And he drives in. Got it. Williams has got 13 points now in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to the Wizard. And he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Ivisic. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice. Ivisic got 12 points in the game. Now Williams. Give him 35. He shoots. Rebounded by Ivisic. 24 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Petrovic. Clock at 6. Pass to Lee. Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. And so that brings the first half to a close. Leading by 9. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good.
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made, how does that? And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the visitors. I always prefer to start the season at home. They don't have that luxury, but sometimes the W is even sweeter on the road.
Yeah, they'll try to build up momentum before heading home for the next one.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Shooting a fantastic 57%. They've got Williams, and it's Powell in at the 3. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second. Here's Williams. Here he goes. Count it. Good. Williams has got 37.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Petrovic. Here's the Wizard. Yet to see a basket. Here's Stojakovic. That one no good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Williams. Uses. The glass to finish the layup.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Inside. To the wing on the left. Let's go with a 3. He can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Count that bucket. Williams has got 41.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Petrovic passes to the Wizard. Here's Ivicic. Here's Stojakovic. Powell covers. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Here's Stojakovic. And it's good for 2. Stojakovic has got 4 points this quarter.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Evans. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Evans has got his first 3 points of the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver. vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you guys.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Pass to Ivicic. Here's Stojakovic. Now covers. Stojakovic, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Williams' shot is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Ivicic. Here's the Wizard. Williams defending. Over to the wing. And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
The 3 is up. That shot missing.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Powell right side. Fires at the elbow. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Shooting a low 29% since halftime. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Pass to Lee. Here's the Wizard. Here's Rogers. Still without a bucket. 6 to shoot. Here's Ivicic. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
Now here's Williams. The D's right on him. The 3. Doesn't go that time.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Fires the 3. Wilson grabs the board.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Dixon, good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
It doesn't go for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Petrovic in at the point.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. And Williams punches it home.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Ivicic, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Here's Williams. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Pass to Rogers. Here's Petrovic. To the inside. Ivicic, that's good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Wilson passes to Young. Jacks up a three, and the Wizard gets it to go.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
A little mid-range shot is up. The shot's good. Williams has got 57 points.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Substitution on the court.
The home team on D. Pass to Petrovic. Here's the Wizard. From downtown. That was good by Stojakovic.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 59 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build.
Shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
To the middle. And he slams it in one-handed.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Doors for teams looking to trade away a big-money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Here's Stojakovic. Oh, he can't get the putback. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Another bucket. Wow.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. No good from 11 feet. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to the Wizard. And that one is stuffed right through. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Williams with it. And Williams punches it home.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Petrovic. Stojakovic passes to the Wizard. Now pulls it in. And it's Williams off the drive.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his... back right now, and he's got his rhythm. You just keep playing through him.
And so they get the victory here at home. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Code of the pressure, beat your home team.
With teams fine-tuning rotations in these early stages of the season, Richard, some players can be, I think, unsure about their role.
Hey, but that's part of the job. You just have to stay ready. Whenever your team calls your number, you have to go in and do the job that they ask.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Wilson out there with Powell. Then it's Williams. Then it's Evans. It's Williams, high post. Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Cox. 9 points last game out. Pass to the Wizard. Shot clock at 5. Williams with the block. They swipe it. Wilson grabs the board.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to the Wizard. Smith against Evans. Here's the Wizard. Smith outside. Here's the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And he's not gonna miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. In general, RJ, how would you describe Kelly Oubre's value to a franchise?
We know what Oubre provides a team. He's a versatile player who adds life. When he's aggressive on the offensive end, his slashing and movement can cause problems. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Knocks down the 3 ball. And that's now 9 points for Williams.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Cox, the pass to Smith. A 3 ball. Sinks the triple.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And that one, good. 11 points for Williams.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Driving in, Williams with the block. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Harris outside. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, baseline J on the way. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
From deep, Williams. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now, here is Smith. 5 on the clock over Evans. Smith, no luck. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Williams gets the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
33% here in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Everybody dance. Come on, let's see those dance moves.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
.112 left to play here in the first. Free throw line jump shot. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, he have got to be kidding.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Now here's Williams. He's got 20. Nailed from three-point land.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Murphy. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Have mercy.
Wow.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the middle. Good, nice job down low. He's got 9.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so it's Houston in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
So
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. 5 to shoot. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and he comes up with the deuce. 27 points for Williams.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Cox. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how it will be remembered in the game of basketball. And he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work. Kevin?
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Just a textbook. Right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Teams changing it up here. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you've got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
That one goes in.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Harris outside. Inside. Pass to Cox. And here is Harris. Here's Cox. Now Smith. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Oh.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now there's... starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Craig, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you're way close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Houston leading by 14. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 39.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Cox. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot by Williams, no good. Gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Pass to Smith. And the layup is good. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Houston, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You take a look at the home team, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in that first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for Houston.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the oatmeal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Williams. Good on the shot. Williams has got 41.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And for Houston, we've got Williams. Wilson out there with Powell. Then it's Evans. 6 to shoot. Pass to the Wizard. On the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Williams, that's for... Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And for Houston, Evans out there with Williams. Then there's Powell, and it's Wilson in at the 4 slot. To the left wing, the 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Houston leading by 13. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the 2-hand slam. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the wing right side. Off target with his 3.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
It's rebounded by Houston. Wilson's going to... Oh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious. Oh, here he comes. And there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Pass to Cox. He started by Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you guys.
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allie. Count that one.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Williams has got 16 here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Stevenson, he's checked in for Evans. Harris a screen on Stevenson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got double-digit rebounds.
Oh, my
wow.
goodness.
Man.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, it's nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Pass to Smith. Driving inside. And Smith with the stuff.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really... Look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow!
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for Houston. Evans comes in for Stevenson. 1:22 left in the third quarter.